Welcome back to the Christmas special sponsored by Bug Spray.
Step on a crack and spill the salt, toss a cat that's black, nothing can halt your love when you have a lucky cricket on the hearth.
One of the classic what ifs is what if Scrooge had been in charge of a toy store? Oh wait, no. No, it's not.
Grandma, you're using entirely too much paint on the dolls' faces.
Just trying to give them nice smiles.
Smiles, yes. Clearly where the majority of all paint goes on toys.
Paint costs money.
You know what else costs money? People not buying your unpainted piles of crap. Wow, Charles Dickens, a greedy miser character. Sure hope the spirit of Christmas teaches him a lesson. That's not helping at all.
Every night, me and him would sneak in and fix him up proper.
Of course, Tackleton saw that, since it's kind of hard to miss while selling them, and Caleb was fired immediately. Last I saw, old Caleb and blind bitch Bertha was on their way to the poorhouse while I moved into their old place. I'm so lucky.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Oh, hello, sir. You have two different colors of hair, too. Did you go to tackytoupees.com as well? You should move in with us. No, seriously, he does that.
Oh, you must come home with me.
So, which stray pickup was weirder for you? The insect or the super real hair man?
He was a funny, quiet sort of fella. Just sat there looking at Bertha with them sad old eyes.
So, why do you smell exactly like my fiancé? Oh, bollocks. I thought I rolled around in enough shit to cover my scent. No, that's exactly why I smelt it was you. Oh!
We're so glad you could stay with us.
Oh, it is my pleasure indeed. Bertha.
Yeah. Who is that man in the 25-cent beard? Come on! And does her father seriously not see this? Or would that mean admitting something about his own toupee and he just can't do that? Oh boy! Aladdin, do something! Yeah. What exactly am I supposed to do, Paige? Oh, this should be an easy one. According to Wordsworth, all you have to do is take your fake beard off and end this pointlessness. What? That's not what I said at all. That's it? Really? That'll solve all the problems here. Okay. Oh, I don't think so. If anyone is going to bollocks up Christmas around here, it's Cricket Crocket. What have you done? I swear we'll find you! I think I just ruined my underwear.
But we're all one family.
Yes, you, me, bum off the street, and a bug family. Which reminds me a lot of Jesus' birth, which did you know took place right beside a cliff? Also, Jesus' head was an excellent lamp.
For Christmas lives in the hearts of men.
The end. Right? What the hell was that?
Well, the following day it was Christmas Eve. Ooh, and we were really busy.
Wow, this mundane toy making sure is wacky.
This is a lonely old place for me. And I finally decided that what I need is a wife.
But sir, I'm your employee. It's against the rules. Oh. So Bertha naturally tells him, yeah, sure, why not? She's not catching another husband with that twisted spine. Caleb takes the news well as he slides down to hell. Yeah, it might not look like he's quite gone that far, but... I saw the end of the world in her eyes. No need to feel sorry for Bertha. If you ever did, she was clearly always a demon, though she made terrible misuse of her powers by just having stupid stuff happen like herself and Edward riding giant pies. It was the 60s, you know. Time of death, 3:05 p.m.
I have happy news, sir.
And I've something to tell you. I've waited too long.
No. Let me tell my news first. The most wonderful man in the whole world has asked me to be his wife.
I don't know why I'm so stupid. I'll just be leaving. Really dodged a bullet on that one, huh, blind Bertha?
Why, Cricket, what a thing to say.
What's wrong with the old fellow?
Oh, he's just upset no one saw through his obvious disguise. He's going into town to get an I'm Edward sign. Oh, I wonder what that means. Anywho, Cricket Crockett has finally decided to be a little proactive with his luck spreading, so he calls in his goon squad to sabotage Bertha's acceptance of Birdhead's marriage proposal. Women, they can't make decisions on their own. Best to leave the decision-making to the insects.
It was that Cricket made a fool of me.
If you ever hear yourself mutter those words, it's time to seriously reevaluate your life.
Uriah, get rid of him once and for all. Get professional help.
Professional help? Are you asking the bird to call the exterminators? And now you do actually talk to the bird? Why didn't you listen to what he was doing earlier? The cricket still being alive is your fault.
I want that Cricket eliminated.
Squash it then, dude. It's not that hard.
Diamond spurs and ocean trips, they don't go with tuppence tips. Don't feed me champagne talk when we're eating fish and chips.
Sexy cat song? No!
Half a pint some smoky kips were never meant to touch my lips. Don't speak those platinum words when we're eating fish and chips.
Did we seriously just fly into a different movie? What is going on? Meow, 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 all night long in bed, baby. We've had some talking animals, that's one thing, but to go over to an animal society with a nightclub is another. See, this stork is having none of it. He's just waiting for some classic pickle cereal. Haha, sure shoehorned that in.
Hello, Stranglers.
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
What's the job this time, Uriah Core? We eliminate an annoying cricket.
I'm watching a movie where they seriously just put a hit out on a cricket. Goodbye, brain cells. Don't know what you were doing here anyway.
I have a better idea. We'll capture him. I knows a captain who pays well for captured crickets.
He's really stupid that way, seeing as crickets are common bugs, but whatever floats his boat. Get it? He's a captain. Oh, double joke because of the crickets. Get it? Oh, shut up. They capture and tie up the cricket. Why did I just say those words? This really takes a lot more effort here, guys. You could have just eaten or killed them very easily.
Now, where's our pay?
I've got your payoff right here, lad.
He seriously just killed them. No, really, I didn't add that. What in the fuck, cartoon? You're not supposed to actually meet me with my dark death jokes. The Crow is seriously never in it again. He's dead, along with Hit Dog and Monkey. Merry Christmas, kids. Suck on this. Also, could no one be bothered to fully draw another character design for the captain? He looks so much like Tackleton, I thought it was just him in a captain suit the first time watching this.
What'll my family do without their lucky cricket on the hearth?
They don't have a hearth anymore because of your luck. I think they'll be fine. Just the thought of them leading rich, full lives gave me the strength to go on.
You'll fetch a pretty price, you will.
Wow, I'm gonna go catch crickets and be rich. Screw finishing this video. Yeah, 50 cents, suckers. Only took me 2 days. Well, the cricket play's dead, and as we all know, the fortune to be made in crickets is based on them still being alive, so garbage. Luckily for Crockett, they tied him up with silly string, and it immediately dissolves upon hitting the water.
Now, I know you're not going to believe how I got back to land, but this is the way it happened. Look, so help me.
Wow, what luck. Oh, now I get it. Crickets just suck up the luck from their unsuspecting victims and just have an abundance of it for themselves, little assholes.
Midnight on Christmas Eve. The 1 hour in the year when magical things are supposed to happen.
Crockett, you must change your way. Some crickets just have all the luck. Now, of course, the magic really hits the fan when the toys come to life.
Humans must never see toys come to life. Those are the rules.
I am a cricket.
Whew. Crickets don't count.
Oh, and here I always thought crickets did count as humans. So, only through the power of Deus Ex Toysa can you possibly be shown the bleedin' obvious. Ooh, there is a shock. Part of his wig matched his actual hair color. Why?
Kindly allow me to explain. You see, Edward Belton didn't drown. He built himself a raft and sailed to a beautiful uncharted island.
Hey, don't steal my voice.
And he was there 2 years before a whaler found him and brought him back to England.
Well, I'm really glad the Toy Information Network is so good.
But then why the disguise?
We just have vast knowledge of random people. We can't explain brain-dead schemes. We're out.
I was shipwrecked, you see.
I know all that.
Toys told me. This cricket's insane. Oi, another guy talking to a cricket. He's insane.
What I don't understand is, the whiskers and the wheeze.
I came directly to her, but then I saw she'd gone blind. And I realized it was my fault.
I don't know how I realized that, but I did. So naturally, I decided instead of relieving her of that pain I'd caused, I'd let it continue. Jackass who puts hits out on crickets, ex-fiancé who lets you still think they're dead because you're blind. Yeah, just pick someone else, Bertha.
None of this explanation really helps either. It's just, I wanted to make sure she still needed me. The girl who went into somehow prolonged hysterical blindness because I disappeared. So I creeped on her as an old man. What a prince.
The most wonderful man in the world had asked her to be his wife. Those were her very words.
Ooh, you nincompoop! Paying any attention to the words of a gushing female.
Cricket Crockett! The sexiest cricket! So what could possibly fix this situation but saying, hey, I'm not an old man, it's me, Edward. Oh, what do you know? Problem solved, and you're the dumbass that caused it. And that very night they get married via disgusting vision by the Pope himself, apparently. And wait, who the hell is standing for them? They don't have any friends. Besides a bug, who apparently they didn't even invite. Nice.
What's this? What's this?
You just got wife snatched! Whoa!
Nobody loves me.
No fireplace, no Christmas tree, no decorations, just you and me.
But we all love you, and there will always be a place in my heart for a fine and kind and noble and handsome gentleman such as you.
Dear me, I feel good all over. Nobody ever said such nice things to me before. I feel as light as a lark, happy as a hummingbird.
Wait, did we seriously just throw in a mini Ebenezer Scrooge plot? Dickens! There was absolutely no arc for this. This guy is an attempted murderer. He put a hit out on a cricket, which I guess is like a person in this universe. His bird he sent to put out the hit is dead, and he doesn't even give a shit. But all he needed was, hey, don't feel bad you just lost your wife. You should like Christmas. Okay.
Oh, Cricket, you're the luckiest thing that ever happened to anyone.
Yes, after flushing our lives down the toilet, Bertha's dumbass fiance managed to figure out that maybe he should be himself to find out if a woman still loves him instead of dressing up in the poorest old man disguise ever, which beyond belief managed to fool all of us. So, thanks for that. And that's why I am the very best at everything. Ooh, a delicious cricket! Well, I see why this one doesn't get adapted quite as often. This special is just... Oh, for fuck's sakes, Danny Thomas, just let it be done!
And we are not told whose gift was gold or whose was the gift of myrrh.
No fireplace.
Why? Yes, that's seriously in there. Random fade back to Bertha losing it just after Mr. Green's fun visit. They just wanted to remind you of the best part of the movie before the credit roll, I suppose. Well, the best part of the movie besides. Unsurprisingly, the original tale of Cricket on the Hearth didn't actually have the cricket talk, and it was a completely different family, the Perrybingles, that it came to. Caleb and his daughter are still in the story, but she's blind from the onset and doesn't just have hysterical blindness last her whole life. Also, Edward is Caleb's son. Best romance ever! This cartoon adaptation is just bizarre. It really is awful luck the cricket brings the whole time until things are slightly okay at the end. Not great, but fake old man shenanigans are over at least. I don't quite understand the role animals have in this world either, as it tries to play it like it's fairly normal except for them talking, then suddenly Animal Nightclub. We're also hit rather strangely with Captain Tackleton, who doesn't get his cricket fortune but does get away with murder. And to top it off, we get Charles Dickens going, "Hey, remember A Christmas Carol? That sure was a better story than this, wasn't it?" Well, at least better than this cartoon adaptation. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Weenie, everyone! And remember, there's nothing luckier than a bug infestation by your fireplace.
Did someone call for some luck?
Ah! The cricket curse will kill me!
Right!
I just got seriously hurt from a bug exploding. Oh, well, I hope my pain is your Christmas cheer. How very appropriate.
Chips.
There sure is nothing sexier than Meow Mix.
Don't speak
Why?